Hello YouTube, this is Jonathan from Team 2OU, and I said earlier, about like 3 weeks ago, I was going to have an Atlantean mermail deck profile, and I was kind of waiting for a YCS to happen because I wanted to see what builds are winning, because I didn't want to go and spend all my money on a bunch of unnecessary stuff, and to be honest, I didn't really like any of the builds that actually were topping in YCS Seattle or Tacoma. So I was looking around on YouTube on some of the VTubers videos, and this deck profile actually comes mostly from Treeborn Frog, because I like his take on mermail. So let's just get right into it. First up is only one Abyss Megalo, because I don't know. I'm kind of a passive player. I don't like exploding, and the one Megalo keeps me from just doing stupid plays. Like I know I have my Megalo for when I need to ditch and just kill everybody, anything on the field, just get my pushes out. So my one Megalo, because it keeps me from overextending, and I don't really feel two is necessary with my build because it's kind of it's passive, I guess. Like I said. So next up is 2 Abyss Lindy. Abyss Lindy's a great card. It's a good card. Obviously the best choice with Abyss Sphere, and it brings out your Abyss Pikes, and then Abyss Pike can ditch cards and pop more stuff and do a bunch of stupid plays. So yeah, Abyss Pike's really good. So I run 2 Abyss Pikes as well. And that's it for the mermails. And for the engine, 3 Genix Undyne. This card is really, really good. Ditch of Water. Not only the Ditch of Water, they all trigger their effects and stuff. It's like instantly a Megalo. That's another reason I don't deem 2 is necessary. It's an instant Megalo, so 3 Undine. The only downside to Undine is you have to play this little guy, which is double Genix controller. And well, there's not like too many plus sides to Genix controller. I guess he is a tuner, and like comboing with Abyss Pike, you can after you get your Abyss Pike combo off, if you add I don't know, you could add like freaking heavy infantry or something when you have a controller in your hand, and then you could summon controller, go gun your heavy infantry, pop in a monster, and so it's alright. Or this is also a good ditching power for Gunner. But yeah, I only run 2 controllers. And then 2 DC Diva. My marksman and my marksman count is okay, but my infantry count is low, so I only play 2 Diva. I don't really need to synchro. A lot of times what I do is I'll go Diva when I pull my Megalo out. I'll go Diva, activate Megalo's effect to tribute Diva. Megalo can attack twice. And then I'll bring out the Marksman with Diva's effect, so when Marksman hits directly, I can bring out a Dragoons, and it's an OTK. So 2 Diva, and then my Atlantean Dragoons. One of my teammates is borrowing my Dragoons right now, so yeah, just one. I have 1 proxy that I'm about to get it from tomorrow or so. But yeah, 3 Dragoons. It's the search of the deck. You can get absolutely everything you want. Pretty ridiculous card. Almost like the best searcher in the game right now. It's too broken. And then 3 Atlantean Marksman, ditching the pop face down. I run 3 because I know the deck. I did say the deck is passive, but when you want to be aggressive and you have to deal with back row, triple Marksman helps more than triple infantry would. So I'm playing triple Marksman and then double infantry. Infantry, like, it combos really good. Like, you can go into an Abyss Sphere, and then Abyss Sphere, bring out Lindy, and then when your Lindy dies, you bring out your Abyss Pike, and then Abyss Pike you can ditch your heavy infantry, and heavy infantry pops, and then you can search like a what's his name, a Genix Undyne or something, and then you get to add and just plus, so it's pretty good at 2. And then also, he's really good plays with like you open a Diva and him, you can summon him, go Diva. Actually, if you open up 2 Diva, I'm sorry, you go Diva into him and then activate his effect to a normal Diva, and then you bring out an Armorion and a low bar. So it's pretty good. And then my last 2 monsters I play are Trag. I do play a semi-heavy Trag build, but I like Trag because Trag can open up exceeding plays, and he can open up synchroing plays as well. And I can ditch my monsters. It's not that I want to ditch my waters with Trag, because he is a dark, but if I need to take control of my opponent's stuff, Trag is always there. So Trag is a good card. And next up for the traps, I play double this here because my mermail count is 5, I believe. 2 pikes, 2 Lin, and 1 Megalo. So my mermail count is really low. So there's no real need for sphere, and since Megalo is always accessible from your deck, Megalo, when he is special summoned properly by his own effect, by ditching 2 waters, you immediately get to add your Abyss Sphere, and you also get your 2 waters effects that you ditch, so it's insanely broken. So, yeah, 2 sphere. And then 2 Mirror Force, big monster removal. Unfortunately, Megalo can't be completely broken and just be a little bit higher of attack. He's only 24 attack, and with the Exceeds out and stuff, it's not that hard to get over. Megalo would not be very hard to get over. So 2 Mirror Force is pretty good. It's mass removal as well. And it's a good 1-for-1, I guess. If you want to use a 1-for-1, you take out a big monster with it, a big Exceed or something. And then 2 Bottomless, pretty standard. I don't play Warning in this deck. You don't really need Warning because it's kind of a waste of life points, and you have to set yourself up for like a turn or 2. So Warning it's too much. Yeah, I just don't like Warning really. 2 Bottomless is a little bit better. And then Torrential, 1 Torrential because you settle in and set your Torrential. If they swarm or if they just go off like an Exceed or something, you can Torrential it, and then you get your Lind, and then Lindy gets a pop and stuff like that. You get special out, and then sorry, 1 Solemn Judgment. Solemn is just a good card, period. And next up for the spells is 2 MST, kind of self-explanatory. 2 Salvage. I was playing 1 Salvage, but I took out my 3rd MST for a salvage, 2nd Salvage because I just like Salvage. If I top deck a Megalo and I have Salvage in hand, Megalo instantly comes to the field, so Salvage is pretty good. And I also like salvaging Divas and stuff like that. Just open up stall place, like bringing Exceeds or Synchros out or something like a Gotchi or a Armor, something stupid like that. And for the 1-ofs, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy, Pot of Avarice, Allure, and Mind Control. Mind Control is because there's like there's a Diva, the 2 tuners for Diva, the 2 controllers, and then also you have a lot of exceeding plays and stuff too. So Mind Control. Allure is because you always will have a Genex controller. This card's almost never dead. You open an Undyne, and when you draw into Allure, it's just like, oh, I can get this controller out of my hand. So it's pretty good. That's the deck, and thanks for watching.